Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world, wherever you are watching. Welcome and thank you. I know it's been a while. I haven't do my go live. You haven't seen my face showing. I mean, I'm so nervous every time I stop and then to come back. But today, I was putting that on hold. Today is the privilege to have a very successful business owner from the other side of the world. Yes, this is why I love this business so much.
Mhm.
So before I start this business, there's no way my chance of meeting you was so
Mhm.
small. I will never say never, but very small. But because
Mhm.
of this business, I am honored to have you today in my page.
Yeah.
Would you please introduce yourself to our viewer and tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Thank you so much, Micheline. It's an honor to be on your page. And good evening from Kenya. Good afternoon. Good morning from wherever you are tuned in. Yes, it is indeed a pleasure that our business allows us to meet and to be able to have friends across the globe. My name is Evelyn, and I am a Kenyan. I'm born and bred in Kenya. I am a mom of two wonderful boys. My eldest is 23 and my youngest is 10. I'm also a high school teacher by profession. I have been teaching for the last 21 years. And I am also, just like you have heard, a very proud digital business owner. And I'm glad to share my experience with you. Thank you so much.
But thank you for sharing with us today. And then
Yeah.
I am a mother of three girls too. And then
Mm,
I am a successful digital business owner. Without this
mm,
business, I don't know what I will be here. I don't know if I'll be able to have a hope for my kids.
mm.
This business give me a lot of hope. I
Yes.
know I'm gonna make it. So
Yes.
my first question for you.
Mm,
So what was your life like before you started an online business?
mhm. That's a good question. Thank you so much for that question. Um, I would say my life had the business has given me meaning and reason to live because when I saw the business, I was not at a good place. I saw the business around 2 years ago. That was during the pandemic. And when I saw the business, I had been in hospital. I was actually lying in hospital. And during those moments when you are there, lying there and desperate, I was just scrolling down my phone and I saw an ad on the newsfeed. Now, what had taken me to hospital was that I had been ill in my legs. One of my leg just started swelling, and I had to be hospitalized. And things, life just happened. One thing led to another, and there I was in hospital and spent the better part of actually 2019 and 2020 in hospital because of the illness that I had gotten. And I had exhausted the entire medical allowance that is given to me by the government because as a government teacher, I am entitled to an insurance package, which
Mm-hmm.
I had actually exhausted, and it's not little money; it was a fair chunk of money. And when I was lying there, I thought, now how am I going? I was still sick and I needed medical care and I could not afford it. And on this part of the world, when you cannot afford it, then you leave hospital, even if you are not well.
Yes.
So I told my friends decided that they were going to come and bail me out. So they decided to come together and they did a small fundraising. They were able to help me pay my medical charges as well as continue to help me get the required medical care.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was still there, I told myself I didn't want to put my friends and family in that position never again. There was desperation in my children's eye. My aging mother was so low because now I was lying there, I'm the sole breadwinner, and she was wondering now what next. But I told myself, if God allows me to leave hospital, I was going to look for something different. I was going to try something new, something that would allow me to supplement my income. And when I left hospital, I kept searching and I kept praying to God that He would show it up to me. And indeed, He was faithful. I saw the business. I looked it up. It checked all the boxes for me. And I'm glad that I paid attention to what I saw. And the rest, as they say, is history. And I'm enjoying the journey.
Wow, that's a story.
Yes.
Yes, because when we in
Mm,
those situations, we looking, sometimes
mm,
we just give up. But thank goodness you did not give up. You were looking
mm.
for
Yes.
something to help you. So in case you get in that situation, you not so desperate. So my
Mm.
next question for you, how did you find this business while you were in the hospital and then you know you have all those challenging and you still decide to join it? So what make you go with that decision with all that thing that was going on with you?
Okay. The I saw the business and I looked at it. I checked the business. I actually looked at it, saw it several times, and I just, I kept on saying, do I or do I not? But when I was checking it up, I looked at one thing that I had been left with injuries that left me immobilized in my legs, so I could not move very well. So I was looking for something that would not require me to jump into the next public transport to go to
Mhm.
the next station, because that would have been possible. I would make an extra buck by teaching another school or going to teach another school in a different station. But that could not have been possible that time because I was immobilized. Number two, I looked at it. I didn't want to sell. I'm a poor person at selling. I'm poor at asking people to convincing people. Me, I like
Mhm.
when somebody is able to make their decision, when they look at it and they're able to make their decision without any coercion. So I decided I don't want to sell anything because that would have been possible, but no, that was not my thing. And then thirdly, I looked at it. How am I going? I have never run a business online because that is where I was checking. And I
Yes.
told myself, now, if I get something online, how will I be able to navigate and be able to be successful? And you know what, Micheline, with this business, I saw that when you come in, you have a mentor, and the coach assigned to you. There is a training that is so elaborate and step by step. It ticked everything that I was looking out for. And I decided that I was going to learn. I was green as green could be, but I promised myself that I told myself, with my biggest why being, I want to get the best medical care for myself and I want to provide for my family as much as I can be able to. I wanted something that would actually enable me to start and run at the same time. And that is how I was able to decide this one was it.
Wow, that's very good. Because what I notice, if you
Mm,
force someone, if you try to convince someone to do something,
mhm, mm.
they're not gonna go with it. They're just gonna
Mm.
say, "Okay, I'm gonna sign up," and then sit,
Nobody,
don't do
yeah.
nothing because it wasn't a decision. Because you
Mm,
convince them to try it. You
yeah,
have to let them willing to do it for themselves,
true.
not forcing them, tell them what it's gonna do for them. They have to
Mm,
find out for themselves to
mm,
know, okay, this is for me, then I'm gonna go for it. But
mhm,
you did
yeah.
not let your challenge keep you down. Kudos to that.
Thank you.
You're very
Mm,
welcome. So
mm,
my next
mm,
question for you: what do you like about this business and why?
mm. Okay, that's a good question, and I don't know if we have the time to talk about everything that I would love to share with my viewers, but I will try and be brief so that I do not take a lot of the time. Okay,
Mhm.
number one is the fact that I have a training system that is accessible from any smart gadget I have. You know what, Micheline? I do a lot of my business on my phone because I don't have a lot of time to sit behind my laptop and work. So most of the time I'm on the go. I am actually waiting for my lesson, which is in about 30 minutes. So I'm on the phone. During the lunch break, I'm able to access my business from on the go. I can actually carry it wherever I go. If I am attending a doctor's appointment, I can actually be waiting and get
Yes.
it there. So it is so portable. It is so I can carry it wherever you are. And if I am traveling, maybe I'm traveling from wherever I live and I'm going maybe to another part, I actually carry it with me. So there is no point in time when my business is closed. Actually, my business runs 24 hours. I can access it any time of the day. And that is one thing that I love about my business. Then number two is that I have a community of like-minded people that I can look up to. We have a community of about 120,000 members. And these are
Yes.
members from the whole world where I'm able to, interact with them. Just like you said at the beginning, never in my wildest dream would I have met you in the real life. But look at here, we are able to, join, link up together and assist one another in the business. So this group of like-minded people are there to inspire one another. We are there to help one another build our business. Remember, our business is where you are in the business for yourself, but not by yourself. We are able to ask any question at any given time. If you are not sure of what you need to do, you simply have to be able to get that. And in the community, you can be able to access it at any time of the day. And then one last one, because I have many, but I'll pick the best three for me, is that I have access to a training. I've been a teacher for 2 decades. And I can tell you, anytime you go for training, you actually, it's you have to pay for that training.
Yes.
But
Yes.
for me, I don't have to pay for the training that I get on a weekly basis.
Mhm.
Imagine I'm trained twice a week. I mean, not even twice, thrice a week. And that training, I can be able to replay, rewatch it, look at it very many times. And each time I'm watching a mastermind or I'm watching our weekly webinars, I'm able to learn something new and get inspired even to work even harder. I'm able to see those who have gone ahead of us and learn from them and know what I should not do and what I need to do to be able to make my business successful. So those are the three main ones for me, but there are more. But for now, let me go with the three.
Yes. Oh, we have some viewers. We have Marcon, we have Michelle, we have other people watching. Thank you guys for watching. And
Mhm.
this business. So when our training, we don't have to keep looking for the update. We got our
Mhm.
founder keep looking for the update for us. We don't have to go search for it, see what's going on with
Mhm.
Facebook, what's going on with the other platform, what's updating. We have it
Yeah.
right there for us.
Yeah.
I love that part. Even if yesterday I missed the mastermind, my very first one in 2 years. I missed it.
Mhm.
I haven't watched it yet because I
Mhm.
could afford to miss it because I know it's recorded. I will have
Mm.
access to it.
Yes.
I love that part. Like if
Mm.
something happened, you cannot watch it live. You get the replay. You can
Mhm.
watch it over and over and over, and then you have anybody, you can find anyone to reach out to.
Yeah.
So my next question for you, what do you see, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years in this business?
Whoa. 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 I want to believe I would. My life will never be the same again
Mhm.
because I'm looking at a point where I will have probably achieved some of my dreams, some of my dreams, because I look up at some of the my mentors and some of the people ahead of me, and with the same system that I have, I look up to a place where I can be able to say that now I can comfortably retire, and I will be able now to leave a business. Even if something happens to me, I can leave a business, a legacy for my children. And
Yes.
this is some of the things that I'm looking up to, that I will now be financially, have financial and time freedom to spend time with my children and my family, and also have time to travel. It is something has always been on my bucket list, that I want to travel. I want to meet my fellow business partners around the world. That is something that I would really, really wish that in the next 5 years I would be able to, just pack my bags and go without having to worry about how am I going to pay my bills. That is something I'm looking forward to. And then, of course, finally, I just look at a place where I will not have to worry about how my children are going to school, how the bills are going to be paid. I know my business is going to enable me to do that. So that time and financial freedom is what I'm looking forward to in the next 5 years.
Yes, and I'll be able to meet you.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh,
Mm,
oh yes,
mhm,
yes. Thank you, Malcolm. Yes, we don't have any subscription fee. We don't have any monthly
mhm,
fee that we
mm,
have pay for our training. This
yeah.
is the best part. So
Mm,
we have it forever. No one can
mm,
take it away. It's your business. You
yes.
decide what to do with it.
Mm,
But thank you, thank you, thank you so much for sharing your journey with us. So,
yeah.
what would you say to anyone that is watching, that thinking
Mhm.
about starting something to leave a legacy for the family, looking to be financial free, looking to start anything that will help them have a better life? What would you say to them right now?
First of all, I would like to tell them that everything that you put your mind to happens. And I would use my example, and there are many other people who feel vulnerable in their situations, that it depends on how badly you want change in your life. If you want to change the kind of situation you are at now, then you have to put your mind, you have to rewire your mind to
Yes,
tell yourself that that is possible. And the universe is amazing, because whatever you ask for, you get. If you have at the back of your mind, or you fill your mind with thoughts that it is impossible, I cannot do this, and the environment, the universe will give you all the reasons and excuses not to do.
yes,
But if
yes,
you also shift yourself, shift your perspective to life, and tell yourself that despite my condition today, I want to believe that I will be able to succeed. If other people, thousands and thousands of people are out there succeeding, my turn is also coming. It is not about if I will succeed, but it is when am I going to succeed.
mhm,
So the universe is going to collaborate with you and ensure that it gives you everyone to help you, and gives you the support system that will help you to succeed. So we need to take a leap of faith, take some time and do your due diligence, meaning research on what we are telling you. If you have a smartphone, or if you have a tablet and you are watching today, it means you already are halfway the journey, because
yes,
what you need is a smartphone and a tablet, or a laptop and Wi-Fi connection. So you are already halfway through. The next half is mainly about changing your mindset and telling yourself that it can be possible. Be willing to learn, be willing to, to engage with other people and learn, and you are good to go. And I would encourage anyone that let us break the cages of fear that surround us. Let us
yes,
break the cages of a scarcity mentality that always bind us and tell us that we cannot get, and fill our thoughts with encouragement, and fill our thoughts with positive affirmation every day, because that is how we are able to jump out of that cocoon and be able to meet success and actually bring it to ourselves and the people we love most.
wow, thank you for your message. Sometimes I might play trick on us. We said this is not for us. I
Mhm.
cannot do it. I am not lucky. You
Mm,
don't know you're not lucky if you don't try it. You have to
yes.
give it a try, and then give it
Mm,
all of you, not some of you. Not one
yes.
side saying, "Oh, I'm gonna be successful," and the other side waiting for the ball to drop. Say, "Hey, I told
Mm,
you so." You have to
mm,
get your mindset. It's not
mhm.
easy to get your mindset for success, but you can do it. With
Yes.
hard work, with patience, with help, you can do it.
Mm, yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing your journey with us. And today's
Mhm.
Thursday. We have a live free session every Tuesday
Yes.
and Thursday.
Mhm.
You can go to any of our page. All you need
Mhm.
is the information. When you
Yes.
get the information, then you can decide if this is for you, if you want to give it a try.
Mm,
But it's not going to cost you nothing to get the information. It's free info. All you
yeah.
have to do is put your name and your email, and then you'll get the information. You watch the
Mhm.
webinar. You
Mm,
can watch the live. You can get the replay, and you can decide on what you want to do.
mm,
Because if you don't step up, if you don't decide what you want to do, I cannot do it for you.
Mm,
Evelyn cannot do it for you. It's all your decision. If we force you to do it, it's not gonna work
mm,
because it wasn't your decision. But thank you everyone for watching. Thank you the one
yeah,
who's gonna watch later. I
thank you.
promise I won't take that long to do a live anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm,
But hope everyone have a good night
yeah.
and enjoy your time. Think
Take
for
care.
tomorrow, not just today, because we
Yeah.
never know what tomorrow gonna bring us.
Hmm.
Bye everyone.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Thank you.
Okay.